to the big man up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Here's Morant. Misses in close.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Oh, shit. Maybe I'll set up a few things before we get started. Put the 21 delay to the Hawks offense. I like the Hawks offense because it's the closest thing to 5.
And with the length Vanderbilt has to him, he can be a handful, very impactful.
Yeah, he can. That wingspan on a power forward frame. He's got the opportunities now to let that work pay off. This guy is fearless on the floor.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies.
There's a little miscommunication between me and my friend on my friends list game, so we were able to set it up.
There's the drive. That one good for 2.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Here's Morant. After the basket by Minnesota. Pass to Bain. Inside.
Nope. Certain players you could tell.
Morant outside.
I could already tell it's not John Morant's screen.
Over Beverly. And it's Morant missing. Here's Russell to the inside. Over Morant. Russell no luck.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Bain. No good that time. Nice D from Russell. Pass to Towns. It's hauled in by Adams. Grizzlies, fast break. Adams drawing the double team. Here's Jackson. And oh boy, let's get there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Don't do me like that.
And you have to respect Jaren Jackson's toughness. This kid has had some early injury struggles, but he always returns to the floor determined to pick up right where he left off.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Now, here is Russell. Down low. Edwards looking it over. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Here's Adams. And he uses the glass on the layup.
This guy is used to drawing contact. Adams outworks and out-hustles anyone in his way.
Easy baskets. That's much good for offensive player.
And that one's good. Towns has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help?
He's not as good of a defender.
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Towns following the miss by John Morant. Towns down low. Here's Vanderbilt. Left side, Towns. Pass to Vanderbilt. To the middle. Beverly. Second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Some bad offense from
this guy's ability to attack and be aggressive. Patrick Beverly in the painted area.
Good by second quarter.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
out. If this messes up too much, I'm definitely gonna switch games for sure. Actually, no, we'll go Superstar. Actually. It's had to have to mess with the Hall of Fame though. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the stream. So when y'all play head to head, what do y'all against somebody? What do you guys play? Do you guys play on what are your guys' defaults? Is it Superstar or do y'all play on Hall of Fame when you go against somebody? Me personally, it doesn't matter to me just as long as it's at a level where you know, the skill actually can play out, so it's not on pro, or you know, where your skill levels are higher. I'm thinking I probably should go Superstar, which I think that, or All-Star maybe, because those are the most balanced, even though I feel like you have to be technically more skilled to play in Hall of Fame. We'll just say Hall of Fame because that's what I usually play on. So the only thing about playing head to head, I mean head to head, but the only thing about playing like this is they don't really how to say, they don't. Okay, so New Orleans. I got a good matchup for them. We're gonna go with Luka in them. But the only thing about playing against somebody, you can't set up the way you want your team set up. So it's a little bit annoying. You kind of have to like roll with the punches. And now a team like this is like a horrible team to match up against with these guys, because Jalen Brunson is a small point guard and he's going to be matched up against Ingram.
Welcome everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on
it's like
2K
Sports. The changes while in the game.
This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce.
I kind of don't really have a choice, but it's alright though. We make it work.
Now here's McCollum.
You're on all that.
And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, BA. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Touched on that. Running.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
On a lower level, that would have been an easy basket. I'm kind of surprised I missed that one.
That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum.
You just have to be more precise
to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Leeway.
Back to Doncic. Williams grabs the board. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
Now here's McCollum.
Not a great defender. I much prefer
Ingram on the wing.
Him guarding Ingram with Jalen Brunson.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Can't connect from short range. Outside Brunson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Launches a three. Pure from three-point range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's New Orleans.
With this team, I use a big lineup.
And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
They're not super successful with this.
Now here's Ingram. Got a piece of it.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Finney-Smith with it. Guarded by Valanciunas. Pass to Bullock.
I'm so tired about that. I'm sorry, Paul.
Doncic outside. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Brunson. That shot off.
I love that shot.
And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Now the Pelicans in transition. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
I'd love to see Zion develop his passing game even more. But credit to him for spotting the wide open man.
To the basket. I like to run plays because it helps me.
Over to the left wing.
Helps me like kind of be more
left side Brunson. Back to Doncic. Up and over McCollum. They get it back. The kick out to Brunson. And Valanciunas over to help. Now Doncic. With the clock winding down. Counted.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
And Dallas calls time
my favorite team.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
I don't really care, but when I'm going to use this team, I always play with a big lineup. Since I have so many players who can shoot. Yeah, I use a completely different lineup. I can't even put everybody in there. So those two in there. Put in same thing. Where is it's a little bit different. Alright, we'll just play. So the lineup I would usually play with, I can't even
the Mavericks leading.
These guys should be okay on the floor now.
Here's Dinwiddie.
There goes the mismatch here.
Marjanovic inside.
Guys should score every time.
And he banks in the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Ingram.
See, it's like this is the mismatch.
Brandon Ingram, a big-time leaper who can dunk it down with power and with ease.
A minute 37 left to the first. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
To the middle. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there. Just telling you no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect
how they have this. When I was looking at the other one, I didn't see everybody in there.
To the inside. Marjanovic. And he jams it home with authority.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Well, plenty of give and take so far.
6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play. great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Here's Jones. And the three off target. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he comes up with a bucket. Dinwiddie's got his second basket of the game.
Because of the way 2K plays,
Well,
I naturally like to just go drive to the
Hardaway
basket.
can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
It's a lot easier to score at the
inside. Here's Marjanovic. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie.
Once people start to commit to
Marjanovic got 8 points.
me playing inside, that's when I look for those open shots and start drawing plays for the outside.
Ingram into the lane. Fires from 14. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Yeah, good look. I didn't know I was going to actually get a
Both
shot off.
Both teams have it going here early. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Now here's Hardaway. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Shoots it from the corner. Pelicans cleared away.
What's going on, Ross? How you doing tonight, man?
Hayes with it. To the paint. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Graham misses. So it's the Mavericks now.
What's going on? What's going on? That's good, man. That's good. We're doing good. We're doing good, y'all.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Pelicans making a switch here.
Substitution for your Pelicans.
Just so one of the guys my friends have asked to play me in 2K. So I'm looking to
and about a minute gone in the second quarter.
I was about to I was looking at some of the blitzes on Madden Next Gen. So I don't really blitz.
It's stolen by Green.
I'm not really comfortable. Yeah.
Here's Dinwiddie.
With what blitzes actually call and how quickly they come in and stuff.
Nice move.
So I haven't really
over Hayes.
Practiced my blitzes yet in Madden. So that's what I was doing.
And he was camped in the lane there.
I figured
the 3-second call.
This guy in 2K. Like anytime you guys want to get a game or something, 2K,
they haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
We both had the game. Yeah, I don't mind playing you guys.
McCollum with it. Green picks him up. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers. And I did a pretty good job.
Kicks it out to Bertans. Outside, Green.
I forgot to pick him up. I know Clay was on the roster too. I'll just try to sub him in.
Second chance effort. Williams grabs the board.
It's a little weird playing with this team because the way I usually play with them, I wasn't able to make my adjustments. So we kind of
on the take. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Graham's court awareness in action right there. Easily spots a wide open man.
I like that. I usually play with
and Dallas calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
For whatever reason, they don't always, everyone doesn't always pop up. Looking for other calls. The way that they do this is super weird. I don't know how to get the certain players to pop up. But
changing up
anytime I play with this team, I always have to try to have the biggest lineup on the
Mavericks trailing. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
Go into the settings.
One thing the talent evaluators wondered about
since I haven't played 2K that much, I haven't had a chance to fix any of that stuff. Let me see. Hopefully I can fix it in here. I'll have to do it in the next game. I can't do it. Or yeah, I can't do it in here. I'm gonna have to do it in the next game, I think. 1 second. Unless I'm in 1 second. Sorry, y'all. I think I'm gonna have to wait until the next game. Yeah. Unless. So I turned my mic up a little bit, but I'll turn it back down and I'll turn it back down to the next game.
In bold capital letters.
I don't know if this is gonna help or be worse or not, but yeah. Anytime I switch to a new game, I always forget to do that, like to do the volume stuff, do the stuff with what is it, the volume, and do the stuff with and do the stuff with like the music and stuff. Like I forget to do that stuff, but I'll turn it down after.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation.
Washington rookie got shot.
And fired it down with one hand.
What? In the NBA? Or are you talking about in the NFL?
And for the Mavericks scout,
I haven't really been on my my news. If it happened today, I haven't really been on my news today. Because I had some personal stuff I had to deal with, so I haven't really been super paying attention to what's going on. What? That's crazy. Yeah, I hope he recovers quickly. That's literally insane.
This energy is unmatched.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
now here's Doncic. That one falls. Doncic has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
That's just a fantastic.
That's crazy because he was definitely going to get some playing time this year too. Like he didn't play that much his first 3 years in college when he was at Bama, but he waited his time. Like he waited his time, and you know, he showed out his senior year.
Brunson up top, looking for his first basket, still in this one, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line.
Yeah, that's insane.
And to look at how the offensive,
and that's so much time too, especially when you're talking about the NFL. Like, yeah, I don't even know. That's crazy. Because it's like more than just a physical thing. Like, of course, he's gonna be back physically, but that's a mental thing as well.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Wow, I should not miss with him. The Knicks was a team I use a lot, and he's definitely a player who's playing the Knicks. So some of these players' shots I should like know very, very well.
Oh, great D that time.
And his is one of them. But he's not gonna stop Luka. But yeah, that is really crazy. But I'm happy his surgery went well.
Got 16 points.
Doncic is able to blow by opponents and make them pay.
It's just crazy, like when I hear and read about stuff like that in the world, it's like, yo.
And they're on the break. Here's Bullock.
That's off.
No good with the triple.
So you really can't take this life for granted. You just never know. That's some foolishness like that.
Here's Jones. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Jones is got his first bucket in this one. The Mavericks leading.
Right. I completely agree.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 16.
Wow, I don't really think he's going to really honestly play zone.
With his first shot attempt.
We'll be pretty decent. We'll be good if he plays that zone.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he would have been one of the underrated rookies this year, especially at running back. Like, they already have Antonio Gibson there, but he would have been a great change of pace back for him. Like, he would have gotten some playing time this year without a doubt. He was having a good preseason, so.
Outside Brunson. No good on the three. And here are the Pelicans now, trailing by 4. Ingram. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet too.
Honestly, I'm not surprised. It's kind of something that they had to do. Like, it just would have been too much bad publicity around him for it. So, I'm not surprised
Now here's Brunson.
at all. It's just kind of like one of those situations where, despite his talent, they were not gonna. That just would have been way too much. Like in the last preseason game, that's the first thing that they mentioned. Like, that's not good publicity for the team. And then they already might have had prior knowledge on that situation, and they released their second punter they had, so they had to get rid of him. Like, there was no way that they would have been able to keep him without it being negative, without the negative publicity. I tried to draw the foul there.
The Pelicans trail. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
Interceptions in Madden, I'm assuming which one? In yeah, in terms of, are you throwing them in your face of the franchise, you mean?
Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, so the thing with him, he was a really good punter. I think his issue was, he was just a diva. Like, I don't think people wanted to deal with him, and with him being a punter. So it literally had nothing to do with his skill. I thought that he was one of the better punters in the league. But you know, they don't want to deal with that diva stuff for sure.
While hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play.
Like, once you start drawing too much attention and stuff like that, yeah, that's not a good look. But yeah, definitely wasn't a talent thing with him. Yeah, a lot of people are throwing interceptions. Computer too. So the patch update really didn't fix anything, from what I see. I guess this was just like a hot fix for the loop blitz, which is kind of weird because the loop blitz wasn't a super difficult blitz to beat. So I don't know why that would have been the thing that they. I mean, they fixed the that in the offensive tackles. It looked like. I don't know what else they fixed. I guess if something happened with something was going on in Ultimate Team, don't play it enough to really know what it was.
Got 4 points.
Yes, for sure.
Williamson right side. The shot.
I should have waited. I would have been able to get a good contest on that.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense. I think they really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Williamson comes with a double team.
I don't know if this guy can shoot or not. I'm about to find out.
And the Mavericks, another three.
Let's see if this guy can shoot. I don't think I've seen him take a shot. So usually when I see people with this takeover stuff, they're gonna literally just go to the basket. Yeah, that's insane. But yeah, it would be nice to see Marcus King back in the NFL. I think that he should have been away long enough to where know, hopefully he's grown out of that diva-ish mentality, and he can just come on the field and just be productive.
Needs to get off a shot. Stolen by Valanciunas. Pass to Williamson.
All right, I'm gonna look at your comment in a minute. You said the Pelicans.
Living up to the immense hype, Zion is
for sure.
Shouldering the load offensively.
Yeah, I know this wasn't the main update coming, but yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Yeah, I kind of would have thought that it would have been usually it's like is right before the season, so when I wouldn't have been surprised if it wasn't like that, but
the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Grant, if you had to describe exactly what a stretch four looks like, you might be describing Davis Bertans.
Yeah, that's the mold that Bertans has been carved out of.
Sorry about that. But
outside shooting. And when he needs to mix it
I would have been surprised if they would have like even though they didn't have a day one patch, I would have been surprised that the day at which they were gonna release the patch, like if they would have released it today. I know they usually do something like right before the season started, so it would have been kind of different for them not to do that. Which I mean, I wouldn't have minded it, but it would have just been a little bit different if they released it today. So seeing that it was just a hot fix after I saw that, I wasn't like super surprised. I just saw that there was a patch, and I was kind of wondering what it was for. And after I saw what it was for, I was thinking, I guess. But yeah, it wasn't I don't know, anything that they feel is a problem, you know, kind of is what it is. So they're gonna patch what they want to patch.
Here's Brunson.
Especially when enough people complain about it this year.
And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass.
Favorite NBA team is Toronto, the Raptors.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, trailing by 5.
But when it comes to the NBA, I think I'm more of a player guy than a team guy. So if I would say a team, I would say the Raptors, but
that's like a warm-up jumper for
some of my favorite players, Damian Lillard, Westbrook, like explosive guards, really. Luka, I like him. I think he's a good player. D'Angelo Russell, I think he's a pretty solid player, even though he's not a top player.
Great shots. We'll be back in a moment.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, the Clippers, Kawhi. Yeah, Kawhi. I really like Kawhi. I like that he just comes in, you know, does his work, and you know, and she doesn't really have anything going on with him. I think now is like really like later in his career has been really like the first time where you like, you know, seen the extra stuff with him. But overall, I think when it comes to Kawhi, he just, you know, keeps his head down and gets the job done. But CP3, I definitely like him as like that, like the pure point guard. I feel like he's like the last breed of that. And I guess you can kind of call Lonzo that as well. But because like you're not gonna, I'm not saying you're not gonna see too many point guards like that anymore, but that's just not the trend at which point guards are going nowadays, I'll say. It's a lot different playing against the Hall of Fame computer versus, not computer, but the Hall of Fame against somebody versus playing on whatever head-to-head is on. They close out a lot better.
The three. No good that time.
Shots aren't just running, they're open.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Switch that. So if we play a different game, I mean, if we play a second game, I probably will play with Toronto.
Left side.
But yeah, that's the team I like.
With the kiss.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Okay,
New Orleans calls timeout.
You were in a. How come you were in a Bucks fan? Just out of curiosity.
He's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically.
Right. Okay. Right. That makes sense.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
When Brandon Jennings and Monte Ellis were there, that was one of the teams I liked as well. I like Brandon Jennings was a player that I liked.
It wasn't feel-good pep talk. He wants them to show some fight in the closing
Always the big man, Embiid, Karl Anthony Towns. I think they're both two very talented players. I like both of them. Oh no, just like I like the not the superstar players, but like the mid-tier players, you know, like I said, D'Angelo Russell. Like I like that he could, you know, at any game, or anybody on that team can just like, you know, get hot and drop 30, 40 points.
Here's Bullock. Lets it go from deep.
Okay, I'm just not holding his shot long enough. Gotcha. That makes sense. Key is kind of going to 2K. Right. I don't know about say that they have no effect on gameplay, but I don't know. I'm kind of I don't know how I feel about that. Hold on, I'm gonna see this guy once. So come back. KC Classic 7, sign up.